So we are here at the Odysseus Hackathon. I'm talking to Irene from Ocean Protocol, and you're going to be a speaker at the Blockchain Innovation Conference. So I'm very excited what you're going to talk about. That example she gave is fantastic. But first, we're going to ask some question about the Ocean Protocol. Yeah. I know the guys from BigChainDB. They're one of the founders, right? How did the Ocean Protocol? What is the Ocean Protocol, and who are the people behind it?
Yeah, Ocean Protocol is a protocol and a network to unlock data for AI. It was set up.
Unlock data for AI. That is the most essential thing to remember.
Exactly, and it's been founded by two startups. One is BigChainDB in Berlin, and the other one is DEX in Singapore and London.
Yeah. And what is that company? Because I know BigChainDB. What is that DEX? Yeah. What is that?
DEX builds open data marketplaces, and we are helping build the protocol to actually help build this vision of 1,000 data marketplaces that are interoperable and have ecosystems of data services and data consumers around them.
Yeah. You want to make it easy so that a lot of people who have data and a lot of people who need data can do that in a responsible way with an economic model. And it's a protocol to make that happen. Okay, yeah. So that is, and you raised 22 million the first ICO, and you just raised another bunch of money.
First token launch, yes, 22 million. That was very useful to actually build what we promised to build, and we just closed a round of funding. It will be public in a couple of weeks' time.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll know that about in June. But now let's give a nice example, because I mean, okay. What did you tell me about that company which wants to build level 5 autonomous, make a level 5 autonomous car possible? What's the name of that consortium?
It's a consortium called Mobi, M-O-B-I, yeah. And it's a group of companies that have come together, have realized that without sharing data that they have, yeah.
It's a lot of car manufacturers. It's a lot of car manufacturers, right? 50 car manufacturers. Yeah.
Yeah, 50 car manufacturers and a number of companies that are technology providers, so that work around the ecosystem and help that bring that vision, applying blockchain and distributed ledger technologies to actually solve those problems. But the key is data sharing, yeah, bringing that into a competition, spirit. So the ecosystem play in the governance is actually very important.
So that is, of course, very interesting, because I'm personally interested in that, and we need lots of data to do level 5. So that is one of the first examples, which is on a huge scale, with lots of data, which is basically going to be made possible with the Ocean Protocol. And you're going to talk about that, building bridges, in our conference, right?
Yeah, absolutely. About that, and about what are the actual challenges to build an ecosystem, a data sharing ecosystem and data consumption ecosystem, using an open source decentralized protocol like ours. Yeah.
So that's wonderful, because building consortia is a pain in the butt, and all these competitors who are really not always so nice to each other. That's one of the themes of the conference too. So you're going to talk about that. What is your background?
Social science, architecture, and economics.
And how did you get into this business?
By chance, I suppose, like everybody else, by beliefs and by personal motivation. I think it's a really interesting space. We can change the world, we can change society and economy, politics, and I'm here to help.
And you live in London, and what is your role in the Ocean Protocol Foundation? Because it's a non-profit foundation.
Yeah. Partnerships, I lead partnerships and business development.
So if you want to know more, at the Big 19 on June the 7th, we will talk about it. How can level 5 autonomy be reached with this nice example, which is made possible by the Ocean Protocol? And we have lots more detail about numbers and how it technically works. See you there in Amsterdam.
Thank you very much, Vincent.